Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Leanne, and I'm just going to change the color here on this little background drawing thing. And I think I'll make it bright red so you can really pay attention to this. And I just want to share something with you that I think is really important. And some of you may have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, okay, or Cash Flow Quadrant, or anything by Robert Kiyosaki, okay. And here's this thing that he always talks about, and I've taken some conferences with him and some elite training with him. And so he's got this thing he calls the cash flow quadrant, right? And here's what this is very briefly, right? There's E, S, B, and I, and E stands for employee, and that's when you work for others, and that's how you get paid. And S is basically when you work for yourself. And so the left side of the quadrant here, on this side right here, this is basically a job, right? This is you working. If you don't work, you don't get paid. Okay, same is true for an employee, same is true for an S, or mom and pop type business where you're the one working the shop, right? And so when in your life you're either an employee, which is probably most of you watching this, or you're self-employed, maybe you're a doctor or attorney or something like that. There's a little bit of a different mindset between the E and the S, but in reality, it's the same. You're trading time for money, okay? Now, what happens when people start trying to make money online is they end up in this category, right? They end up in an S, and I did too as well. And what does it mean when you're in an S? It means you're doing a heck of a lot of work, right? And it's like you're trying to free up your time, right? You're going from E and you're thinking, well, I want freedom. I don't want someone to tell me what to do. I want to do my own thing. And now all of a sudden you're spending, like, instead of working 8 hours a day or however much you're working as an E, now you're working 16 hours a day or more, and you're not getting any sleep and you're not seeing your family and stuff's just not working. Well, here's the thing. What you want to do is you want to move yourself into the B quadrant, the business quadrant. And here's how that works. Business quadrant is all about systems, okay? Systems. And systems means that you plug into something. Well, you can create something, you can create a system, or you can plug into a system. An example of a system is McDonald's, right? You can see a franchise of McDonald's pop up anywhere in the world and it's going to be identical, okay? Except, in some places they add weird menu items and whatever else. But, look at the US. Anywhere that you see a McDonald's, you can pull up to the drive-thru. It's going to have a drive-thru. You can order the same exact meal. It's going to taste exactly the same. Why? Because of systems. And you can take high school kids who've never had a job before, put them into that system, and it works. That's the power of a system. And that's what you want with your business. And so just earlier today, I had a new member that contacted me and said, hey, and she had a bunch of questions. And finally, I started to answer, and then I was like, well, why would I bring myself back here to the S? I don't need to do that because we've got the system. We've got videos that answer all the questions. We've got team systems, right? We've got team systems that give you pretty much everything you need to get started. In other words, my only role is to mentor and coach so that once a person goes through the system, and we'll cross that McDonald's because I'm not selling hamburgers here. Once a person plugs into the system, they literally do not need me. They do not need me. I'm there just to offer support and to say, yes, I'm a real person. There are real people here. And my only job is to say, plug into the system. That's my job. Plug into the system. And I want to really focus on that. I actually listened to a really powerful call last night, and I want to give you access to that call. Actually, I'm going to show you how to get that. But when you allow yourself to plug into the system, you're allowing everyone that you bring in to plug into the system. In other words, you're freeing yourself up. You're not creating yourself another job, right? As Robert Kiyosaki says, here you have a job. Here you own a job. Okay, at the E you have a job. At the S you own a job. B, a business owner, you own a system. And that's exactly what you get here when you join, is you get a system that you can plug into. You plug into it, you learn from it, and so do your team members. And it's so funny. I mean, David last night talked about this guy, I think his name's Landon, who when he was plugged into the system and trying to do everything, his team didn't do so hot. He left. Okay, when he left his team was like, well, what do I do now? I guess I'll plug into the system. And when his team plugged into the system, they started to succeed. And so he came back, and that's what he realized. He realized that you just need to plug into the system. Listen, I've got the system for you. Stop running around trying to create yourself another job. Stop trying to find the answers, the solutions. Listen, let me tell you this. You and no one else, you are the product that you're selling. All you're doing is selling the product, and you don't want to sell a product that means that, you know, people look at it and they say, oh my God, that's hard work. That's too much. You want to sell a system. You want to sell freedom. And in order to do that, you've got to create that in your life. How do you do that? You plug into systems. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Okay, you've never heard anybody tell you this before, right? They just say, well, just go here and get something for free, get an ebook, and then they you know, send you a bunch of emails and whatever. Well, right now in this video, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. I'm going to tell you to go to a web page. Okay, I'm going to put the web page below the video. I'm going to tell you to have your credit card handy, and I'm going to tell you to get a $25 blog. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. And then I want you to plug into the system. I'm going to send you some links. It's automated. I'm not going to sit here and write down and send you links. It's automated. You're going to get the links from my team. You're going to plug into the system. And listen, I want you to start thinking already. Next event is in Seattle. It's coming up in April. I want you to see yourself there. And I want you to see yourself on stage, which means that you're going to be making some sales before then. So you got to get started now. You got to plug into the system. Go to the link below this video. Okay, go to the link below this video. Click on it. Get started right now. Okay, I'm going to send you to a video so you can watch and see how this works. Again, I'm going to send you to the system. Watch the video. Have your credit card handy. Pay $25. See how it works. Listen, if you hate the process, if this is horrible for you, if you pay $25 and you hate it, get a refund. Get a refund, okay? If you can't get a refund, contact me. I'll even refund you. If you go through the system, if you watch all the videos, if you do exactly what I tell you to do in the next month and you don't make a single sale, I will pay back that $25. Okay? That's my guarantee to you. You can contact me anytime. I'll even put my phone number at the bottom of this video so that you know you can call me anytime and ask me questions, all right? So $25, watch the video, get it, go in, plug into the system, and I'm telling you, if you do not see the power of the system, if you do exactly what I tell you in the next month and you do not make a single sale, I will personally refund that $25 to you. Okay? So click on the link now, and I'll see you on the inside.